This is TWiT.
Matthew writes, I'm interested in what camera Leo uses. iPhone photography is great, and I've got some great professional-looking shots, but I do love to have a real DSLR or mirrorless camera for my travels.
Well, I happen to have right here the bag. Ugh.
Oh, this is the third bag. The third week and the third bag. This is really nice.
I'm serious about this one because it has my name on it.
Oh, another Toomey.
It's a Toomey. I decided that I like the Toomeys so much that I was going to get another Toomey. This is nice, but Toomey is pricey.
I know. I looked it up and I was like, whoo.
Yeah, not going to buy a Toomey, am I? This is leather, so it's even more pricey. They have less expensive canvas ones.
Feels good.
But I like leather. And then so this is for, you know, I'm going on vacation in a few weeks. I hope that doesn't scare any of you. It should scare people in Barcelona, though, because that's where I'm going. And by the way, Barcelona is known for pickpocketry. So this is a special jacket. This is an LL Bean travel jacket with hidden pockets. A lot of the pockets are zippered. All the pockets at least have buttons and closures to thwart pickpockets. And then this bag has some features to thwart pickpockets as well. And so, and yeah, that's my travel dongle that shows you where all the countries I've been in. Anyway, the reason I brought this out is because he asked about my camera. This is big enough to hold my 15-inch MacBook Pro, my iPad Pro, and my camera. And this is the camera I'm going to bring. Now, I'm not touting this as a. He asked, right? He asked.
What camera you use?
He said, "What are you going to use?" So Chris Marquardt, our photo guy, said, "Leo, I want you to take one lens, a 50-millimeter lens, on this trip, because it is the greatest learning experience you can have to force yourself to just have one lens." Because normally what I do is I'll bring, and this is why it fits in that bag, I'll bring a second bag with lenses and bodies and tripods and all sorts of stuff. He said, "No, I want you to take 150. They call it the Nifty 50. It's what in every photography school, even in high school when you're learning photography, they'll start you out with a 50, which is kind of a, they say a normal lens, like it's what your eye sees. And so if there's no zoom, if you're going to zoom, you have to zoom by foot, walk closer or farther. But it's going to be great practice. And this is an extreme case. So this is the camera I'm going to use. I'm a big fan of I wanted something smaller. I'll tell you what. My favorite camera in my, I have many cameras, and the one I took to Galapagos got the best images, I thought, which is the Canon 5D Mark IV. I really like that, but it's very big, very heavy, and you take a lot of lenses, and it's also extremely expensive. I like the lighter Sonys, and I have a Sony A9, which my lovely wife gave me, that is really great for sports, birds, animals, quick focus, best focusing, best frame rate. But I'm going to bring this one. This is an older one, the A7R2. They now have an A7R3. This is the Mark II version because it's 42 megapixels. So it's a super high, it's almost a medium format camera. And then, so this by itself, the new one, the A7R3, is $3,000. And then the splurge here is the lens. This is a 50-millimeter lens, but it's not just any 50-millimeter lens. It's widely thought by many enthusiasts, it's from Leica, to be the best lens ever made. And it's more expensive than the camera as a result. And here's the funny thing. It's manual focus because it's on a Sony. Well, actually, even if it weren't on a Sony, if it were on a Leica, it'd still be manual focus. I have to focus manually. It's not super fast. It's f2, which is, you know, for low light, it's not going to be great, although this Sony does a good job in low light. So this is going to, not only is this no zoom, there's no autofocus on this. That's why I'm using it on this body. There's no reason to use it on an A9 because the A9 is all about fast focus. It'd be kind of wasting the A9. So I'm going to take this, and I'll bring you back some images. But if you go, I'll show you. I did a practice run. Remember I went to Mendocino? Mm-hmm. And if you go to leo.camera, which is my, look, I'm not a great photographer, but if anything I get that I really like, I'll put it on leo.camera. That's my, and this, by the way.
Is that your baby?
No. That's a really good question. I had to think about it. So I don't think that's my baby. So these are photos that I took with this setup, the A7 and the 50-millimeter.
That's nice.
And I feel like I really like the Leica, the quality that Leicas give you is there's a certain quality to to the color and the detail. You see, it's almost media format. This resolution, if I can really get a lot of detail out of this, and I really like the color. So,
oh, that's really nice.
Isn't that? I think this is something. This is unique to Leica, the Leica glass, and then because I have this camera. Now, this is a mirrorless, and this is a fairly lightweight package, and that's all I'm bringing, by the way. That's scary.
Will it print photos with that little 1998 in the corner?
Yes, I could do that. I could do that if you want. Yeah, this was the 4th of July fair in Mendocino. It's a big deal. Some people even bring their cows. Some people even bring their teddy bears.
What? Wait, are they remote control? What are those little drones? Are they little teddy bears and wagon robots?
I wish that were the case. And I'm as a photographer, you know, every picture has to tell a story. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, that tells its own story.
Yeah, no, they're all. You can't see it very well, but there's a little wire attaching to each of them. There's some nice ladies enjoying the parade. I really love. So this was the experiment. Remember, on the 4th of July, we went up to Mendocino for a few days. By the way, burning now, which is very sad.
Yeah,
it's the largest fire in California's history up there.
It's scary.
But I took this camera, and I'm very pleased with the results. So I think this is brave. This is like the trip of a lifetime. We're going to 5 or 6 countries, and we're going to Italy and Spain and Portugal and Malta and Morocco and France, and so Monaco, 6 countries. So it's going to be crazy. And I'm taking just this camera.
Well, you can always buy yourself another Canon while you're there if you need one, right?
No, I think so. That's also the answer too. Is if you're going to the Galapagos, you're going to Africa, you're going on safari, you need a very long lens. You're not going to bring this. This is not for that. You're going to like the Galapagos. I was very happy. I'll show you some of the Galapagos pictures. I was very happy that I had the 5D with me. That, I think, was really important.
That top one is a Galapagos picture, right?
Yeah, some of my best photos were taken there. And that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, right? You're not going to go back to the Galapagos again. Let me see if I can find... yeah, these are the Galapagos pictures. So so I couldn't have gotten that with this camera because that's distant. So that's a 400 millimeter lens I'm using.
I really want to get that one framed and just remind me of all of our time together.
Who would that be? You and that would be me? Is that we're talking about? This one is
kind of the other way around.
It's an elephant seal. No, that's nice of you, but I know what you mean. That's an elephant seal. No, is it? It's a sea lion. I'm sorry. Out on a rock in the bay, and he's yelling at a flightless cormorant because he wanted to take the flightless cormorant's position.
Right.
And the cormorant just is looking at him like, yeah, yell all you want. He's screaming at him. And the cormorant's like shrugging.
Yeah. I was thinking more, you're the cormorant, I'm trying to tell you something without you interrupting me, and then I'm that seal.
No, you're being nice now. I know who's who in this picture.
I was not being nice.
Oh, really? Oh, stop it then. So, by the way, Lisa has the whole sequence because she took this picture also. And eventually, the cormorant, the seal just goes, okay, and goes sitting somewhere else. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, those are great photos.
I love this picture, too. Again, this is something I couldn't have taken without a 5D Mark II and a nice long lens. I'll show you another one of my favorites. I'm sorry. It's funny because I took the Sony A90 to Japan and I didn't get any good pictures. So I don't know what it is.
Did you take any photos in Tahoe, your most recent trip?
No, I brought a little waterproof camera. That's another recommendation because we're doing water sports. I bought a little, and they're not expensive, a couple $100 for the Olympus TG5 dustproof waterproof camera. It's a little point and shoot. It's not going to be, it's not full. This is a full frame sensor. It's not going to be super high quality, but you can get it wet.
Yeah.
And so I'll also bring that to Barcelona because there's going to be there will be water involved.
There will be water sports.
Yeah. I think that the detail you get with a really great camera.
Oh, we have one more question.
Yes.
Also, Matthew.
Thank you.
Matthew, who wanted to know what camera. He wants to know where to get that fleece jacket that you were wearing on the show, the TWiT jacket.
Oh.
He wants to buy TWiT merchandise.
That's a Scott E vest, and I don't know if they still sell that, but we do have I don't think we have that. The fleece is there, but we do have a lot of TWiT merchandise at our store, twit.tv/store.
So, yes, you can support us with the merchandise and spread the word. It's fun to wear it around and people are like,
that's how you're supporting us. You're not. We don't charge it. We don't do a big markup on it because they're expensive as it is. But you're supporting us by wearing the hat or having the mug, and then people say, what is that? And you could tell them.
Yeah.
That's the support. So thank you. We appreciate it.